Hi guys, I'm back and today I'm going to be doing the first update to my Graveyard Project Pan series here on YouTube. If you're new here, I will link my introduction down below so that you can get all caught up. And I also did this project back in 2020, I want to say, and I will link that below as well in a playlist so that you can get all caught up on all things Graveyard Project Pan. Starting with my Resurrection products, I first have this Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Champagne Pop. Here is a video of what it is looking like last month. Obviously, I don't have a ton of product left for this product because of a shattering incident that happened back in 2020 or 2021. I didn't keep track of uses, but I definitely did my best to use this as many times as possible. And here's where we are this month. So I've cleared off kind of all of the little bits that were on this side of the pan, and then I've hit pan in the big blob of product that I have in the center. I wanted to be able to see some visual progress, so I started kind of focusing on the big blob, and I'm hoping to be able to kind of clear away this half of the product in the upcoming month, or in the upcoming 2 months, and then hopefully if I can do that, then using the rest of this up by the end of October will be somewhat doable. But this is a beautiful highlighter, and I have absolutely no problem reaching for it. Especially now that we're in summer, I tend to be doing, I say this is the worst example, this is quite cool toned, but I tend to do more warm toned everything in the summer, and I think it just goes beautifully with all those peachy blushes. Then next I have my Cargo Swimmables Longwear Shadow Stick in the shade Morro Bay. I will insert a picture of what the progress is looking like. I didn't get about halfway through this month, but I did get a good little bit of progress, or the past 2 months since my last update. I did get some good progress. I think I reached for it probably like between 5 and 10 times, which is not a lot. I want to start reaching for this more. I just was super into my Pan That palette these past 2 months, reaching for it all the time, and I didn't use this as much, but I already know in my head of a couple weekends or very quick trips that I'll be doing, and something like this to just put all over the lid and blend out and then concentrate along my lash line as a liner is perfection. So I'm very excited to be focusing on this for that ease of use, and I'm hoping to get about like a third of the product used up in the upcoming 2 months. Then the last product is my Smashbox Cover Shop Matte Palette, and I am trying to use up the shade Assistant. Here is what the shade was looking like last month. And here's what it is looking like this month. I didn't get as much progress on this as I thought I was going to. I have been reaching for it. It's just not moving as much as I thought I was going to. So I'm still going to keep the goal to use it up, but just after 2 months of using it, that might not be realistic. I've been focusing on this corner, and I did clear out a good bit of the corner with pan, but I was expecting kind of to have all of this gone by now, and that is not where we're at. So I'm curious to see what the next 2 months will bring, especially since I have been wearing a lot of eyeshadow lately and really enjoying playing with it. So fingers crossed. Moving into the Collecting Cobwebs product. First, I have this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser, and this is in the shade 144. Obviously, not a concealer for me. I've been using this as a liquid bronzer. Here's where it was at 2 months ago, and here is where we are at now. I used about half of the remaining product, so if this isn't rolled out by my next update, it will definitely be rolled out by the end of this project. I am excited to have just an easy, definitely going to hit my goal product. I've been really enjoying wearing it. I'm wearing it today. The only thing I don't like is using this on my neck because I think it's hard to sheer out when it's not blending into foundation or other product that I already have on my face, My neck, I don't really go down that far with foundation, so I have still been reaching for a powder bronzer just to get my neck. But this on my face and then a little bit right along my jawline has been a great bronzer, especially for this very sun-kissed look that I've been enjoying lately. The next product was this Ulta Beauty Poreless Face Primer. This was barely full. I think I used it twice. But getting the last little bit of product out was a pain in the butt, so I am glad that I moved it into this project because I don't know when I would have felt the urge to do that organically. And I wanted to replace it with a primer, so I am rolling in this Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Power Primer. This is quite the opposite of the poreless like smoothing primer. This is hydrating. It's silicone free. This was like pure silicone. And I think it will be nice, just super lightweight for summer is the goal with this. And I think I can get it used up, which will be my usage goal on it. The last product is this Cargo Smoobles eyeliner in the shade Lake Como. My goal for this is 30 uses, and I've used it 6 times the past 2 months. So not quite where we need to be to hit 30 uses. The 6th time was today. I do not think it was great for like a winged upper liner. It is definitely starting to dry out. I kind of have to warm it up on the back of my hand in order to get it kind of creamy, and then I can go in. I have been using it a lot on the lower lash line and in my lower waterline for a pop of color. I'm wondering how it might look as a base for another blue if I wanted to do this again, kind of go in with this first and then pack a different blue on top of it to get something a little bit more impactful. And that's kind of it with this product. It is definitely not a liner that's creamy enough for me to go all over the lid to layer or to do some sort of like graphic liner with it. Maybe at its prime, but this is many years old. Yeah, it kind of is like a little bit patchy, so I'm still enjoying wearing it. It's a beautiful color. This is, since it has been kind of hard to reach for, I wonder if this is something that maybe it is past its prime, but I do want to stick to my original goal of using it 30 times and really get some good use out of this before I consider letting it go. So that is everything that I have for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are having an incredible, awesome day wherever you are. If you're enjoying this project, please let me know down below so that I, just know what everyone is enjoying watching around here. And most of all, I hope you're having an incredible day and that I get to see you in a future video. Thanks, guys.